extreme heartache watching him die. Um, Although it was a joy for him to live with us and for us to be able to care for him and to see the way my boys took care of him through their own heartache. But my hair started falling out when I knew he was dying, and he was on hospice for several weeks at our house before he passed away. So he died in August of 2014. The very next month, someone reached out to me that I didn't even know on Facebook and asked me if I'd heard about this new company that was launching called Monat. And she said it was this, plant-based hair care line, and I thought that was really cool sounding, but it wasn't until she said it is clinically proven to help stop hair loss and promote an environment for new growth that I really started paying attention. And she didn't even know what I was going through with my hair, so I feel like it was like divine intervention. So as soon as the company launched 2 weeks later, I signed up to be a customer, got my products. Within 3.5 weeks, I had these little baby hairs sprouting up everywhere, and my hair was already shinier, healthier, manageable. Before Monat, it was brittle, dry, overprocessed, would just break off. We would joke, it was a joke in my house that my hair was like a bird's nest, and my husband could not even run his hands through my hair. So 3.5 weeks into switching to Monat, my husband would come up behind me and run his hands just over the top of my hair from the nape of my neck and marvel that he could run his hands through my hair. So at that point, I knew I was not going to switch back to what I was using before, which was, whatever was on sale at the drugstore. So I decided I wanted to definitely keep using the products. I was not getting rid of these products. I didn't care if I had to give up my Starbucks or whatever it took, because we did live paycheck to paycheck at that time. My husband is a law enforcement officer. I had an office job, and we had 4 kids, 2 in college. 1 in college, 2 in high school, and we got financial aid for 9 years to be able to send them to the Christian schools that they went to. And so we didn't have any extra money. We worked 2 and 3 jobs just to put them through the schools, in addition to the financial aid that we got. So, but I knew that I would start taking my lunch to work more, whatever it took for me to be able to get the products. Now, what I didn't realize at the time was that these products last a long time. You are not buying a bottle of shampoo every month. My shampoo lasts me about 4 months. So quickly I saw that I was not going through these bottles. I wasn't having to wash my hair as often, that type of thing. And it became a really good value for me. But I did want to get the biggest discount, so I upgraded to Market Partner 28 days after I became a customer, and never really even intended to make a business out of it. I just wanted to get the biggest discount and see if I could help people that I met when my dad was going to chemo. And what happened after that was, again, I joke that it was divine intervention, because the joy that I saw people having, that I knew and loved and cared about, how it was bringing out self-confidence in women, sometimes very emotional conversations I was having with people that I knew, that I went to church with, that type of thing, where their personalities just started coming out because they weren't so self-conscious about their hair anymore. And I'm not a cosmetologist. I knew my hair was important to me. I didn't realize it was important to everybody, basically. So the joy that I saw other people having, and the way that some of their just personalities came out and confidence went up, that joy is a joy I have chased every day for 4 years now. And it really was not like a conscious decision, I'm going to make a business out of this. It was that I really started to see how many people I could help. And I didn't even realize that I had just stepped into an $81 billion industry. So across the past 4 years, it's been nothing less than remarkable. 2.5 years into my Monat business, I was able to leave my full-time job working in client services, customer services for a global commercial real estate and leasing company. And I built my business while I was working 40 to 50 hours a week full time. So in April 2017, I was able to leave that job in corporate America, making far more than I was in corporate America, and no one else puts a value on me anymore. No one else determines my worth anymore. No one else determines my pay raises anymore other than myself. And that is a wonderful, beautiful thing, to just break free of the shackles that other people have on you. So we had rented houses for 9 years as a family, and we just bought our dream home in Memphis 3 months ago. And these are things I never, ever, ever thought would ever happen. I really thought I would work for someone else until I retired, and that we would always struggle financially. And unfortunately, that's how we're conditioned to think these days. And one of the biggest blessings out of this journey with Monat is that now I get to show and help coach and mentor people, especially women, to see that they can live life on their own terms. They can live life and determine their own worth, and not have to listen to someone else's desire for their time or their worth. I set my own schedule. I set my own calendar now, and I am not at the beck and call of anyone else. And it is a beautiful thing to help women and men see that they are in charge of their own destiny. They can manifest their own future and step into the people that they really were called to be, and not be shackled to someone else's opinion for them. So that is a huge blessing of this business. I'm not the same person I was 4 years ago. I have done so much personal development. This company provides so much amazing education and personal development and recognition and compensation and free trips. I've been on, I think, 13 or 14 free trips, 2 cruises, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, this gorgeous Camelback resort in Arizona, Seattle, Dallas. Been to Canada twice. And let me tell